Welcome back again, everybody, to the channel. And I had the strangest thing happen yesterday. Yesterday, I was watching YouTube, and Sunday day. I just got back from camping and stuff, and I watched this. There was this. Let me. There was this video. It's called the Pintrick UFO incident, a documentary. Is about the story of 2016. A peculiar pyramid-shaped UFO was witnessed over the Welsh Valley of Pintrick. I began watching this, and I was about 10 minutes in, because it's a lengthy video. I don't remember how long it is, but and suddenly I got a message from my buddy Ross, who actually is from the UK but lives in Miami with his wife and family, and he said, "Dude, you gotta watch this video and tell me what you think. I need your professional opinion." First, I laughed because you said professional opinion. I love you, Ross. But then, what really tripped me out is when I opened the link, it was the video I was already watching, which were like, whoa. Anyway, I know I've made a couple of videos about UFOs, and this is another one. I mean, I watched this video, and I'll put it in the link, okay? I'll put the link down below, and oh my God, it just sort of freaked me out. I mean, well, it didn't freak me out, but, a lot of these stories you got to take with what you get, but it seems like right now there's a lot more UFO stuff going on. You watch Skinwalker Ranch, the second season. That's already the creepiest program there is on television when it comes to, UFOs, like orbs falling, holes in the sky with some kind of creature crawling out, and turning into some kind of a man-made werewolf running around, or they see this rectangular sphere in the air floating while they're having dinner. They just notice it, and it's like a glass yellowish sphere, and when they call it out, I mean, the guy basically tells him, said, "Listen, grab your gun," and it just shoots off, into nowhere, and it's like, and then later on they show it something streaking across the sky, really weird program. But this right here is actually about what happened in Wells, and it took like 18 months after this happened for the lady who and her neighbor who saw this to come out. Now, he hasn't really come out yet, but she's been threatened, and she's been investigating all this kind of stuff from the government. But it's where they're at, about 15 miles from a military and RAF base. But she saw 3 objects in the sky, and they believe one of them had crashed or was shot down. And there were Apache helicopters in the sky flying low. There was a E3 Orion that came in, and it was using its abilities to try to look for this crash site or whatever this was. And apparently where the crash site happened, the grass after all these years still hasn't grown back yet. But it's a really intriguing story. And like I said, I suggest you watch it. Of course, the lady, she goes a little bit left, in the end, talking about how, the government shouldn't be shooting down friendly aliens that fly in. How does she know they were friendly? I mean, did they show up and say, "How you doing? Hey, want to come on board, have a picnic or whatever?" We don't know. I mean, this could be something going on we don't even know about, Then again, it could be just the Russians screwing around or something like that, But very interesting story. Tripped me out a little bit when Ross asked me to look at to look at. I believe there's something out there. I've laid witness to something in my life. It could have been my imagination, but you know what? It was enough to make me that I remembered all these years later. So whether you believe it or not, it's up to you. But it's a really interesting documentary about this story, and the government really came into this area and just closed it off and really looked around for all this, So it wasn't like there were troops moving around, this kind of stuff. I mean, it was completely closed off, this area was. So it wasn't nothing. It was something. Now, what that something was is a good question. This I don't know. We never know what technology other countries have that they're testing or using or whatever. Could have been a government program that they're testing, you know, and that it failed, you know. I mean, there's already this another video that came out right now. I think right now in this is what's funny, in the new bill that came out for COVID, there's a clause in it for money for a UFO program for the U.S. government, and in it they have to report within 6 months what their findings are, you know. And everybody knows about these globes that were, you know, and that these Navy pilots followed around, you know, that were super high speed, you know, flying around, this kind of stuff. But also, they had five of these globes, and within a 5-day period or something like that, that was around some American warships in the Pacific, actually. And I believe that's where they were at, off California, and they were about 100 miles off. But and one of them was following around, and they filmed all these, by the way, with thermal imagery, and you can see them. And they claimed that they're about 6 feet in diameter, so about the height of an average man. It could be like a drone or something, or maybe the species are smaller. We don't know. We don't know. But it's very intriguing. It's very interesting, and you know, I'm like, hey, you know, keep looking for it, you know, and there's got to be something out there. We can't be the only thing out there. Listen, I'm a Christian. I believe in God, but I know that I have a feeling in my heart that God, we're not the only thing made under God's image. You know, there's got to be something more than that out there, you know. And something I always say is that someday science is going to prove God exists, and then they're going to really freak out, you know. Anyway, have a look at this link. This video, it's I don't know how long it is, but it is is very interesting, and I think that you'll get a kick out of it. If not, maybe you'll learn something. Some of these things will, like the Skinwalker Ranch, will actually make the hair on the back of your head raise up. You know, as we used to say when I was growing up. You know. But yeah, it's 33 minutes long, this video is. So, and so you'll, you know, I'll let you have a look at it. Anyway, listen, you guys have a good day, and let me know what you think. I definitely want some opinions here, you know, on this right here. This is like really just crazy story. And for me, like I said, it's not just the beef of the story, but also it's, there's a lot to it, you know, a lot to it. And what really also was is that my buddy Ross suddenly said, hey, check this out. Tell me what you think, you know. That was like, at the same time, I was like, well, what's going on here? Anyway, listen, you guys have a good day, and I'll hit you back up for other videos. Like, subscribe, and share my videos. Please leave your comments. I definitely want to hear what you think. And yeah, share my page, please. Share my my YouTube channel. Anyway, thanks to you, and thank you, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.